The last member of the Romanov dynasty, born in the Russian Empire, has been laid to rest in the northern capital, St. Petersburg. Grand Duchess Leonida Romanova died in Madrid, aged 95. Igor Ogorodnev followed the service for us at the St. Peter and St. Paul Cathedral.
Over the last couple of days, thousands of people came to pay their last respects to the Grand Duchess. They were a very colourfully dressed lot. They were ordinary people, but some of them were decked out in traditional Russian Imperial Army uniforms. Some older people, some very traditional kind of monarchical supporters, but also, of course, members of her family. Now, today, this afternoon, her body was moved from the Peter and Paul Cathedral, where the members of the Romanov family, who were royals, are buried, to a mausoleum where those members of the royal family, of the Russian royal family, who were not royals themselves, who did not rule over the Russian throne, are buried. And this was a much more private ceremony. This was a ceremony not just for ordinary people, but for those Romanovs who are still alive, who are living all over Europe, most of them outside of Russia. And this was a very emotional occasion for the close relatives. We saw her daughter crying, and now some saying that she's obviously the head of the Romanov house. So this was a very emotional occasion and really the end of a chapter. In Russia, particularly after the collapse of the Soviet Union, there was a lot of collective guilt about the killing of the Russian royal family in 1917, and of course that's had a lot of impact on how the Romanovs are received today. She was the last remaining link between those people who were born before the revolution. She had a lot of impact in very specific issues. We spoke about how the church was separated after the revolution. The Russian Orthodox Church somewhat stayed in the Soviet Union. A splinter group appeared in Western Europe which believed that the church in the Soviet Union did not really carry on the true traditions of the Orthodox Church. She helped to unite those churches together, and there was a lot of gratitude from church members after she had died, saying that she really did play a crucial part. So she'll be somebody who will be remembered with fondness, and although her status as a true royal was controversial and people had discussed whether she came from a noble enough family, whether she was able to pass the royal title or carry it herself, I think this will be overshadowed by the positive impact she's had over the past few years.